All right, everybody. Happy Friday, I guess, right? And it's a load into a new session here. How can I ignore that GTA 6 has been delayed? On the flip side, hey, what's going on, John Lucas, in the YouTube chat? On the flip side, though, and by the way, John Lucas, man, you're playing GTA 4. You haven't played GTA 5, and now you got plenty of time to play GTA 5 before GTA 6 comes out. So, I think I don't know how this could be good news or bad news for you, but yeah, man, you got a lot of time. On the flip side, we have a date. Finally, like at least we have a release date. I don't think, and I can't, and you guys can quote me or wrong on this, but I don't think that Rockstar has before just announced a date and just, well, they probably have, but if they say May of next year, I think that should be it. So, and I know everybody's upset about it, but look, how can I put this? Me personally, and that's just me personally, I'm not anxious to play GTA 6. I've enjoyed playing GTA 5 in the last few months and streaming it as well, and coming up with new ideas for new videos and stuff like that, and thinking about maybe moving on to GTA RP, but that remains. I haven't really made a decision on that. I kind of just enjoy the game as it is right now, as limited as it might be. I just like playing with friends and creating a community within this channel. But it's not all that bad. At least we have a date now. At least we know. At least we can mark down on our calendar, right? I posted a poll, but I personally don't think the GTA 6 will be delayed any more than that. But that's just my opinion. You guys are free to believe whatever you feel. I don't think that I'm not sure they'll screw with us any longer. Let's not get this guy. Let's get the bounty over there instead. Stick drift screwed me up today, really bad. But yeah, man, let's look at the flip side of this. We got a release date, and with that, they'll have more time to market the game. That means more trailers, more screenshots that we haven't had, and new information. All of that to fill our heads with hope and wonder what it could be and what it will be. I think you should play both at the same time, though. I think you should play Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA Online at the same time. And while you're at it, John, try GTA. I'm sorry, Red Dead 2 Online, which is dying, but it's still very good. It's still a decent game, though. It's not gonna be supported anymore. Rockstar basically just abandoned that game. A lot of people just don't believe GTA 6 will ever come out, and keep in mind Rockstar is a business, and they can't afford to have a game is, you know, for so many years in development and not release it. You know how much money they will lose for that? So it's not realistic. The game will never come out. Also, beware of clones out there. GTA 6 wannabe games that are scams. Like, I forget what game. I forget what the name of that game was, but it was basically a scam. It was supposed to revolve around. It was a game that was going to be similar to GTA 6. All the trailers and all the stuff was developed on the Unreal Engine. It was fake trailer. They actually used assets from GTA 5 itself to create the trailers and other stuff within Unreal Engine, right? I forget what the name of the game was, but the whole game was gonna have an economy based on microtransactions and cryptocurrency. Turned out the game was a scam. So beware of those man. Also, one of the Hauser brothers, one of the studios, I can't remember who, but they basically just released a trailer for a game that they're releasing sometime this year. And my god, man, that game looks like it's on rails. So I don't know about that game. And yeah, they are milking GTA 5. By the way, I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch right now, and I'm about to become a Twitch affiliate. So what does that mean? It means that my streams will be discoverable on Twitch, meaning that I will have more viewers on Twitch. So if you guys want to help me out, go follow me on Twitch, and if you want to watch on Twitch as well, that's good, because the stream actually looks better on Twitch, because Twitch actually allows for more bandwidth to flow through my stream software than YouTube ever does. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. So while the stream on Twitch looks crisp, on YouTube is so compressed, the data is so compressed that it's ridiculous. And that's why it gets pixelated at times. Alright, let's go to a new session. Even when having almost close to a gigabyte of upload speed. Every time I go trying to join a session, it's always audio from people that even though the chat is off. Usually it's people arguing. The funny thing is, if they're playing music, I get a copyright notification on YouTube. Like, about a month ago, I got a copyright notification just because I was joining a session and suddenly somebody had their mic on and they were playing a song that was popular, and so YouTube picked it up and gave me a copyright notification about it, as if I'm playing the song myself. This is why audio is turned off. Music is turned off in the game. See, just from playing that right there a little bit, they might give me a notification. And then if I keep going, they'll give me a strike. So that's my radio station. I haven't listened to any of these new radio stations like this one. So many new radio stations that I haven't listened to in this game. This one, wait a minute, this one is new too. See, what else? This one, I don't even know what the like. Yep, I haven't listened to this. It's a media player where you have like certain songs from, I think you have Dr. Dre songs. So Cool, man. Appreciate it, John Lucas. Let's see, man. I like doing these kind of streams where I just dogfight, but man, like, see, there's the Deluxo right here. This is a car. There's also a submarine car. They both have very crazy missile track, missiles that track really hard. So it's like, I like to go mess with these people. The first thing they'll do is they hop on a flying bike. Kind of dogfight planes, man. Not flying bikes, flying cars. Not even helicopters. I just went into right before I started the stream. I went into a free aim session. By the way, John Lucas, that's the thing that you're gonna like. There's two types of sessions. There's a free aim session. There's a auto aim session. So whatever settings you set in story mode, in single player, if you set your aim to auto aim or to free aim, it'll put you into two different types of sessions, right? Who hangs out in free aim sessions? Not a lot of people, but a lot of my friends do. So I just joined a free aim session, and the free aim session was a whole bunch of friends of mine just flying around, all that stuff, and so there was no one there to fight. So I left, but it was a lot of people just flying around. But the friends, they were just hanging out. They were all in one spot, just hanging out, flying. I'm not gonna go and attack them. Just for the stream. But yeah, free aim sessions are not very populated. So you know, like, auto aim sessions are the most populated. It are the ones by default that you're gonna join from day one when you start the game. So also, right here, if you once you enter online, see the targeting mode, you can't change it. So you can only change it in story mode, and then it'll send you to that type of session. So I'm in an assisted aim, basically an auto aim session, right? So it auto aims, similar to how I'm sure you've played GTA 4. You can auto aim or assisted aim or free aim. I personally, every time I play GTA 4 now, I had to like just free aim, man. It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying, especially with a micro SMG. Satisfying killing enemies as Nico with a micro SMG. But yeah, once you set your setting here in free mode and in story mode, then you gotta, it's gonna send you to either auto aim or free aim, depending. I guess it's another lame session. Let's go to a new session. Every time I do a playthrough of GTA 4, I do free aim. It just feels more natural. Ups the difficulty a little bit. And kind of helps you better at shooting. Feels more realistic too, man. I like GTA 4's physics when you shoot cops and NPCs, like the way they react to it. It's very satisfying. And the way you sometimes you approach certain missions, like when you gotta kill Ray Bushino, man. I love to kill him in different ways. Like by setting his car on fire, by setting him up after they leave the gas station, by hitting before they hit the gas station. Alright, man, let's see. God damn. Man, disappointing few sessions. There's also bad sport sessions too. Oh yeah, man, the physics are great. Seeing a guy just hold on to the handle and just drag him. The cops too sometimes try to open your car door, your driver door, and then you just drag them. Water physics are really cool too if you fly a helicopter over it. Something that GTA 5 does not have is those types of physics. I believe that GTA 5 uses Euphoria as well, but it's just that the physics are dumbed down. I'm not sure, you know. Red Dead Redemption 2 kind of has better physics than GTA 5. I don't know if they'll ever go back to GTA 4 like physics in GTA 6, but that'd be a bonus, man. That would be amazing if they did. Was collecting that bounty. Flight physics, so I hope they keep the flight physics, but I have a feeling that because GTA 6 itself, based on the trailer, on the first trailer, seems like the story is much more grounded in reality than GTA 5 story, right? With GTA 5, with 3 characters, with online, and then all the vehicles are introduced to it, the flying bikes, the flying cars, the jetpacks, all that stuff, man. They just took the liberty introducing these futuristic vehicles and all that stuff, right? Things that really don't exist in real life. But it looks like in GTA 6 they won't do that. It looks like in GTA 6 they'll have it'll be more grounded in reality. I'm hoping to just have planes, boats, cars, bikes, things like that, man. Not flying bikes, flying cars, jetpacks. I don't want any of that stuff. I want it to be more grounded in reality. Therefore, I think that car physics and flight physics are going to be very realistic. Definitely can't rule out that there won't be dogfighting like in GTA 5. It's a lot of aircrafts shown in the first trailer, including helicopters that are already in this game. like the Police Maverick and a Super Volito. What else was there? If I remember correctly, I believe I saw a Sparrow. Yeah, man, it's gonna be grounded in reality, no doubt. Man, this is ridiculous. Alright, so about the bad sport lobbies, right? If you blow up people's vehicles in GTA Online, you get bad sport points. And so you end up in a bad sport session eventually if you blow up like 40 cars, something like 40 vehicles like that, right? And bad sport sessions is basically where all the cheaters are at. And all the people that just grief others and, you know. Basically players that have no moral compass. Because for some reason it's such a penalty to blow up vehicles in this game. Even though the game was designed, even though the developers encourage griefing, right? But yeah, they created that system, which is the bad sport, right? When you're in a bad sport, it's the same thing as free aim. There's not a lot of bad sport sessions because the majority of players just want to play in these normal sessions. So when you go to bad sport, it's always some of the same players that you will see in regular. When you go to bad sport, you see some of the same players because there's not a lot of people in bad sport, and they're all cheaters and all kinds of, you know, all kinds of like toxic players. Oh, okay. Okay. I want to make sure that plane is not griefing that cargo. So, if I really want a back-to-back action, I go to bad sport lobby. The thing is that I know for a fact a lot of those players in bad sport, man, they use external devices to get the advantage, like Cronus. So please tell me this guy is the one doing the mission. I think he is. Alright, who's doing the mission? Let's see. We got level 85, the green. We got level 44, who's... This guy's doing this. Green is doing his as well, I think. I bet it be his. The ride you taking off on the airbase. He's flying this way, and now he's stealth. How cute. Alright. Alright, let's fly a little higher. Oh my god, the dude is actually griefing the cargo. He's destroying it. I got a ride you on me too. You blowing it up. Fucker. Come on, bro. Why are you running? I gotta take care. See, green is destroying the cargo. And I got the ride you. Can't let him go. motherfucker, man. This fucking hit and run loser. I love it when they hit and run. Look at him trying to hide under fucking... Because they're such crappy pilots. Look at him try to hide behind mountains, thinking that I don't see him. Now I can't help this dude destroy all that player's cargo, bro. Like that is. See, that's the type of shit that's the type of fucked up shit you encounter in this game. Wow. Stick drift and fucking turbulence is really fucking me up now. This guy is such ass, man. I should have been able to take him down. But look how bad that stick drift is. We really think he's at my level. This fucking player. Wow, I can't believe I'm gonna get shot down by this nobody. I'm done playing games with him. All right.
What you need? Piece of cake.
All right. Gotta head back to base.
What's up with my pleasure?
They really can't get ahead on me. He's so lucky, man. Okay, I swear he's trying to like crash into me. Look how you come straight at me like an idiot. Huh.
What do you need exactly? I can do it, but not for long.
Let's see if we can glide all the way to my out of sight. We'll get him back. This fucking piece of shit. Yeah, I can spawn for my I mean, I could, teleport myself, but I got the hangar over here, grapeseed. Suddenly my stick drift is... Nope, it's still there. Alright. Right here. Let's go into a mission and back out. I don't want it to count as my SC skill. Like somehow crash. Yeah, right here you can spawn. Basically, it's just. It's not a hangar unless you have GTA Plus, I believe. I've got to figure out. Can't remember his name. Alright. You know what's interesting though? I've actually dogfight this player before. He did the exact same thing. He would hit and run. Wow, look, he's hiding in stealth mode. Of course he is. He knew the moment that I kept outmaneuvering him, he knew he had no fucking chance. So I'm gonna hover right here, be bait. I hate coward players, man. Time wasters. Score warriors. They think that the score in a fucking 11-year-old game fucking matters. He's so terrified. He's still in the session. Yeah, he's still in the session. But he's so terrified right now to face me. I don't know if he's hiding on stealth mode because I don't even hear or ride you to be able to hear it. Especially if I'm here in the city. Even if they're up north, I should be able to hear them faintly. Also, I don't know, James, if I can actually get the benefits of that glitch if I spawn my plane from that, from this Grapeseed's hangar, the McKinsey hangar. See, at this point, I will be taunting this loser, right? I'll be talking a lot of shit in game chat, right? Well, I don't want to do that. I was reported, and so I got a notification through my email because Rockstar believes in snowflakes. Rockstar believes that snowflakes make them money, so hey, you know. He's highlighted. but he's hiding. Like his life depends on it. Look, he's highlighted. It's sickening, man. I swear these guys, these players have, those types of players have some kind of mental disorder, and that's just how it manifests. Alright, let's carry on like that and have, maybe he'll try to surprise me. Let's go maybe shut down this Sparrow. Oh. Got him. It's fun bombing helicopters. And James, if you try that, it's easier than you think. It's actually easier than hitting ground targets with the bombs. Damn, right? He just, like, he disappeared. You know what? Let's see if we can spectate him. Let's actually teleport to the base. Yeah, I hear a Raiju faintly. There it is, there it is. Alright. This is push. This is pussy. What happened this time around, huh? Wow, he's so lucky, man. He's so fucking lucky. See, the problem with that, James, was I know he was flying still. He was just so so far away I couldn't hear him. How the fuck is this guy getting this lucky? I swear he's I think he might be God moded. Wow, man. Shouldn't be this difficult to take down this bozo, man. He's so fucking... He sucks so much. My stick to is really bad. Look at that. How many chances of getting him have I had so far? He really thinks he's at my level. It's hard to fly when your fucking camera is doing what the fuck it wants to do. Really getting on my nerves now, man. Tells you so much about this fucking player. He couldn't even shoot me down, not even with stick drift. I think he left. What a loser, man. That goes to show you. That goes to show you. Pure skill versus being a bitch. Hey, man. John. Oh, you're on Twitch. Man, I appreciate you being on Twitch, man. I need at least 3 consistent viewers for, I think, the next 2 weeks, I think. 14 days, so I can get Twitch affiliate, man. So thank you, man. If you're anyone can see your text on Twitch and YouTube, vice versa. Only on the stream screen though. Obviously not on the individual chat screens. Ooh, what is that? Mighty Tech vehicle. Super fast. Damn. How fast this vehicle is. Oh, he's gonna stay in there now. He's off the radar. And I messed up because stick drift. He could run me over right here. So alright, one curious thing. Let me just go up on something so he doesn't come in and run me over. Can I get up here further? Come on. He's nearby. Here his engines, which are. He's trying to sneaky bomb me. Alright. Let's figure out where he's at. Okay. You know what? Let's just teleport. And I'll say what I need to say. Same thing on PlayStation, James. I wish you could. You know how that would be really cool though if you can actually like follow people from another lobby. I don't trust anyone in this game. So you guys, if you guys notice, at least James knows because he plays this game. So there's I don't trust any players, so kind of see where this guy's going. Blow him out of the sky if he tries anything.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. I'll get there as soon as I can.
So I'm back to using the simple reticle, right? So there's complex reticle and the simple reticle, right? When I get to safety, I'll make a point about it. Yeah, I should have known that my bike wasn't gonna spawn close by. Let me save the last 15 minutes of that. And my bike still won't. Alright. Sparrow spawns nearby. Alright, so I'm back to using the simple reticle, and so I aim to educate in this to people who might not know, right? So you have the targeting reticle, right? It's either complex or simple. So this is what complex looks like, right? This is what it will look like on a rifle. This is what it looks like for the AP pistol, which is, you know, I don't use any SMGs. I use the AP pistol. I think the AP pistol is king. So, where's this thing I just noticed recently? For some reason I decided to switch back to complex, and I'm not as accurate with complex, meaning that I can't seem to get those headshots snapped onto an enemy and then get those headshots. No matter how hard I try, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm missing that circle that I can just lift up a little bit into the head of my enemies. I don't know if that's the case, but I cannot be as effective with the complex targeting. So although it's good for like dogfighting, for planes like the B11, no, planes like the Rogue, not the B11, planes like the Rogue who has alternating guns, right, left and right, and they alternate. It's good because you have to time your shots. You have to actually lead them left and right to get the right shots, because, you know, otherwise you miss them, like I was doing with that Raiju, right? Well, that's complex targeting. Simple targeting does not allow you to do that, but simple targeting is better for ground fighting. So I don't know why, but simple targeting allows me to get headshots better. So I don't know, James, you play this game now, try that out. I don't know, man, what you use. Let me know what you use. But simple for some reason does it for me. Some people use complex because they can tell when, I mean, if you're smart with just shooting, you burst shoot. You don't fully automatic. You don't let it rip. And neither do I. So to me, unless you're flying,
Morse Mutual.
complex targeting is useless. You mean it's delayed even more on Twitch? Because I think on Twitch is even more accurate. And it looks better too. Alright, let's go to a new session. I personally think simple is more accurate. James, I think simple is more accurate though. Like I've noticed how I failed at killing players at close range with the special carbine. Where I can't get those headshots, where I actually get those headshots and drop them quick. Couldn't do that with complex targeting. So simple, and also this, another thing is you can actually increase the reticle size in simple targeting, and it doesn't, I don't think it changes your accuracy either. Whether you make your targeting small or big. So I made it as big as I could, so I could put that white dot on people's heads, even at close range. Because at long range, you know, people's heads will be much smaller than the circle, but still. So for me, simple right now is more accurate. Complex is better for flying. What other settings are you talking about? You're talking about the size of the reticle and simple? I wish you could change the size and complex, but it's not a thing. What else is taking so long for this to load, man? What's going on here? Like, this is killing my stream right now. All of that to load into this boring ass session? So ride you in the city? I mean, the airport? I know I could teleport myself to the airport here, but remember I don't have a hangar there. Why can't we have both hangars, man? Look at how cool that would be. I'm not gonna be, I mean, I've done some of my best flying, but with this stick drift, I'm still wrestling with the idea of, well, not wrestling with the idea, but the fact that like I ordered those sticks, Hall Effect sticks, and they were in the same model for my DualSense. It's ridiculous. So now I've got new modules before. They developed stick drift within less than a month. I got those sticks with Hall Effect. They're not good for the model of controllers that I have. Had to be the exact model because Sony seems to be redesigning the analog stick for some reason. Let's see what you mean. I'm not sure what you mean. No, there's no individual. I wish that you can switch the reticles. That you can have two reticles, one for flying, one for ground. But no. You're probably confused. You're probably talking about camera. Like, you know, independent camera modes. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but no, you get complex. This is the complex. See, in a plane, right? In a jet or a plane, right? This is the complex reticle, right? And first person, whether you're using complex or simple, this is the reticle, but this is the reticle in third person. This is the complex reticle in third person, right? This one is really good because you see the lines on the side. That literally allows you to like account for the fact that the guns on the rogue alternate. So you can kind of like, you know, lead them left and right with the rudder to get the hits, because unless you're at a certain distance, your bullets, see how they alternate? Your bullets are gonna miss if you have a target right in front of you in the middle. So they meet at a certain point, right? In the distance. So this is why you might want to brake when you're, you know, either brake a little bit, let him like get a little further out, or try to like lead them with left and right if you're close, right? So yeah, man. So this is the reticle on simple. It's just a dot, and I don't understand. But look, if you go to first person, you get the complex reticle, but on third person, you get the dot. I made it as big as possible, just to account for the fact that I don't have a complex reticle and, you know, a point of reference. But at least if you see, if I'm using rudder left and right, at least I know that the reticle is big enough and I can sort of like lead and know exactly where my bullets are going. So yeah, man. But I confirm to myself that the simple reticle is more accurate on the ground. So I've been teaching some of my friends to dogfight, and they have a problem with using the back camera, right? This camera. So they'll disorient themselves and all that stuff. So one way that you can practice to use the back camera effectively, and it's something that I did for a couple of days, and it kind of improved a little bit the back camera usage. I'm gonna show you what you can do. So you can get the cops on you, and I'm gonna try to bomb the base here so I can get the cops on me. And I'm gonna show you what you need to do. And it's gonna be a really good practice. If you do it, it's gonna help you with your back camera. Where the fuck is? Where's everybody, man? Let me just show this cargo bob here. Alright, no. So I got the cops on me, right? I got 2 stars. What I need is a police helicopter now. If you can kill this guy right here. Oh, I missed him. I need 3 stars, damn it. Come on, I need 3 stars. For a police helicopter to show up. Oh. An NPC jet somewhere. I hope he doesn't kill me. Damn it. Oh my god. Alright, let's kill cops. Alright, bear with me. I'm trying to get the cop more stars on me. I can't believe how difficult it is to get 3 stars right now. Now, one of those bombs fell on any of the soldiers. Come on. Are you fucking serious? I can't get 3 stars on me? I'm trying to stay low so that an NPC jet doesn't get me. Bro, I swear, this is frustrating right now. Can't believe this shit. Alright, let's get out of the base. See if we can get 3 stars by... I don't know. Police vehicles anywhere chasing me? Nope. Alright, that's the police helicopters. And they fucking disappeared. What is going on, man? There's a plane coming this way. Oh, it's alright. You okay? Wow. I'm gonna get shot down by this fucking guy, bro, because I can't get my camera to work right. Right there, if my camera was working right, he would have been down already. Damn it. I don't understand how these players, man, how every time I'm the only one avoiding them, they always like crash into me. Right there, at least that stick drift worked for me right there, at least. I got the camera right on target. And I still don't have 3 stars on me yet. I gotta make him pay for that. Sneaking up on me like that. Yeah. It's almost like I can't do shit. All right. So, okay, let me explain how this goes. So you get the cops on you, and you get three stars, right? And that's when the police helicopters come in. So then you go and merge with the police helicopter. You just fly by them, pass them by, whatever, and then you use your camera, your back camera, and then you just track them. You don't have to hold the back camera the whole time. You could just use the back camera like this, and then you let it go when you know where the enemy player is going. So you can do that. You can practice with a helicopter, and at the same time you also practice to speed up or slow down in order to close in on the helicopter without crashing into it. And that, if you practice that all the time, that would literally make you better at tracking with the back camera. So you don't have to hold the back camera all the way. I mean, eventually you'll learn how to use the back camera to move around, to track without disorienting yourself. But you just hold the camera a little bit and see where your opponent is going, and then you know exactly where your opponent is going. Then you can let it go, and then you can just track. That's basically what I do, and it's gotten me a little better. Let's see if we can get 3 stars so I can demonstrate. Oh, come on. I'm gonna get an NPC jet. That's gonna fuck me up. I think I'll hear Ryu again. There we go. I got 3 stars, so now should be able to see some police helicopters there. So basically, just and then and then you practice. See, you just practice closing in on the police helicopter. You practice just closing in on the police helicopter. You basically just dogfighting the helicopter. So you disengage and then you go at it again. That's so right, you coming my way now. I just seen him at the edge of the map. But you get at the same altitude as the helicopter. Where is it, right? It's coming from this direction here. I don't fucking see him. I hear him though. I ain't gonna climb. I know he's coming for me. Fuck is this guy? Close. Alright, so you get at the same altitude with a police helicopter and you do this. And you follow him. And you try to close in. Police helicopter sometimes will go down or up. And use your back camera to track him. And then you practice controlling your speed. See? So you can hit him like that. And that's, I practiced that and it got me better at controlling speed and using the back camera. There's the Raju. And he's griefing people. Can we bomb it? Nope. Hovering is not the solution, dude. He jumped out. I should say he ejected, but to me it just looks like to me it never really seems like they eject. Alright, another Raju, I hear it coming. There it is. Do you really think he was gonna hide from me? Oh, you're lucky, bro. You are lucky. Or maybe not. Oh, missed him. This is truly like flying by the seat of your pants, man, because I can't believe how I've not crashed. I mean, well, crashed earlier, but shouldn't be flying this good with so much fucking stick drift. When the camera does whatever it wants to do, that's truly disorienting. It's more disorienting than anything you can do with a camera. So since I can't predict what the camera is going to do, it could lock itself up or lock itself down a little bit. It's obviously going to disorient me, right? Because part of flying is being able to move the camera with your target so that you can track them well. When you can't do that and the camera wants to do whatever it wants to do, that's very difficult.
How can
So,
of course, I'll send you something.
we got. See if we can become CEO. This guy wants to go off the radar, but wants to get on a jet. I hear it. Alright, let's climb up. Like I said before, the Rogue is a high altitude fighter, so it's faster, it's more maneuverable at high altitudes. Just like most planes, but I think the Rogue benefits from high altitude a lot. What? These guys are not coming? I hear a Raju, but it's far. yeah, that's a matter of ground fighting. When I'm ground fighting, I use my other pro controller, my third-party pro controller, which is better for ground fighting. So I have two. Okay, so I have 6 controllers in total. No, 5. I have 2 regular DualSense controllers. They both have stick drift. And I have a DualSense Edge with 4 modules. You know, you can replace the sticks. They're called modules, right? So when I replaced the module the first time I got stick drift, within less than a month, the new modules have stick drift as well. So now I just use the DualSense Edge, which is the PlayStation 5's Pro controller, right? Official Pro controller. And I use the modules that have the less stick drift. That's what I've been using. For some reason, sometimes they work perfectly, other times they don't. So, you know, I don't know. So, and other times I just use one of my other 2 Pro controllers. One of them is the Nikon Revolution Pro. And the one is called the Vitrix Pro. They're both very good controllers. But the problem with them is that they're not very good at the way I play GTA. They don't allow for fast reflexes just because of the way they're, you know, they're designed. So this guy seems to be a decent pilot. Nope. Let's see if he'll try me again. Let's see. Ooh, I'm gonna crash. Nope, he's not. I don't know if he wants to dogfight me or not. Let's press him. Let's see what he does. Oh, right, you behind me. Ah, you expect that, huh? I don't know how I'm pulling this shit, man. And now I lost him. I gotta shut this guy down too, because now I'm gonna have them both. I don't know if they were trying to set me up, but the Raju ran, bro. Like, it ran. Damn it. See, right now, if I climb, I'll slow down enough for the Raju to catch up to me. So let's see if he'll do that. See how basically how I made him stall? I spiral and just made him stall. The Raju earlier. Now look at that. Now the laser wants to come after me. Okay. I think they were trying to set me up. He's done. Ah, he's done. And I'm not playing games. I'm going Ghost right now. If they want me so bad, they're gonna have to find me now. Now where is that Raju? I hear him, but I don't see him. Stun plane. There's the Raju. I'm silent too. I'm ghost right now, so I don't know if he sees me coming or not, but he definitely won't hear me coming. Yeah, he didn't see that coming. Want to sneak up on me? Want to try to set me out with your friend? Dude, come on. I was weak. And I got him. I hear another jet in the air. Hear him faintly. Let's climb a little. Slow down. Let's slow down, turn off the engine. That's crazy. I thought I heard the Raiju, another plane. So yeah, man, two regular DualSense controllers and my DualSense Edge with 4 module 6 left and right. Analog 6 have stick drift. And my Pro controllers just don't allow for fast reflexes, and they don't make me... I can't fly as good with them. Just because the way they're designed. Can't explain it, but it's just... Well, if I try to use them for, you know, a month or two, but I don't want to do that. So what I've done is that you know, I'm not gonna buy any more official PlayStation controllers. Maybe I'll buy a PlayStation controller modded with Hall effect analog sticks. I wanted to save myself some money and order some Hall effect sticks, but I had to solder them into my controller, right? So when I got the analog sticks, I couldn't solder them. If I wanted to solder them, they wouldn't work because they weren't the right model of. They had to be a certain model for the DualSense Edge, for the DualSense controllers, not the Edge, because the Edge probably can't do anything. I'm not gonna try to replace those modules with or mess with them, but the regular DualSense controllers, I will have to desolder the analog sticks from them and add my my Hall effect sticks, but they weren't the ones that I needed, because it seems like Sony has been redesigning the DualSense controllers, so you have to get specific ones. Sometimes they're sold out, sometimes they're shipped from China, so they'll take forever to come. So there you go. But you know, the whole thing about the DualSense, it's just a scam. Instead of adding a fucking Hall effect analog sticks, they gave you modules that you can replace, the analog sticks that you can replace. But those analog sticks are not Hall effect, and for some reason I can't find Hall effect analog sticks for the DualSense Edge. So that's the problem that I have. So I'm looking into do other things like getting one of my old PlayStation 4 controllers to work and using a device in order to, you know, make it work with a PlayStation 5 control, with the PlayStation 5, and just use that. Alright, fuck, here we go. We got another ride in the air, I think. I hear it, yep, that's close. I love that these guys are gonna try over and over and over. Let's save the last 15 minutes. Come on, man, I know you're out there. I wanted to get that bounty, but I don't want to be caught flying at low altitude trying to get a bounty and this guy comes at me. Come on, man, where you at? Wow, they don't really want to do this anymore. Okay. Nope. I hear him. He's... I just can't tell whether he's up north or... You hear it like faintly. By the way, I wanted to ask you guys a question. If, you know, if... So... Do you guys watch my stream on your phones, laptop, tablet, PC, desktop? And how good does the, how clear does the weekly event text appears to you? So I can make some improvements to it. Because I added I added some effects to the text so they can stand out some more. But it seems like I might be making it worse. This one I know it can be seen because, you know, it's big and doesn't, but hold on a second. Do that. Alright, this one. I don't know. I don't know anywhere else where I could put it. Maybe at the bottom, like a ticker. I thought about that. Maybe all the way at the top. It's just too much information for it to like. All right. It seems like I have to. I don't know, man. I don't know, like I have to change something about it. I don't want it to be too restrictive either, obviously. But sometimes, let's go to a new session. Sometimes it's hard to format the information in a way that they won't extend all the way off the side there into the center. So what I wanted to do is, like, you know, because I'm not really making videos, informative videos, I want at least to provide some kind of value to my stream other than what I'm doing. You know, get that information out. Maybe I should just like put it out the first 2 days after it's announced, and then the rest of the week just not worry about showing it. Okay, let's see a laser out there or something flying. Alright, see, alright, you. This will be the last session that I'll jump into, man. After that, after this, after I fight these players, if I get to fight these players, I'll end the stream. And again, of course, I'll stream either Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure yet. See, what is this player doing? Oh, he's doing a mission. I'm not gonna mess with him. He's doing one of the salvage yard missions. I hate that one. It's the he's doing the cargo ship one where he has to take their big helicopter, the skylift, all the way to the city. That is a pain in the ass, and that's why I don't recommend, unless it's a good vehicle, it's a top tier vehicle, I don't recommend bothering with that salvage yard robbery. But you can potentially make a lot of money with the salvage yard robberies. Depend on the week though, of course. And last week we had 2 top tier vehicles. Maybe I should have stayed in that last session, man. But I think those players kind of gave up on trying to kill me. Alright, see I ride you in the distance. I don't think this guy is a pilot, but let's see. Yeah, he's not. He's not gonna come. He's not gonna fight me or anything like that. Oh, okay. It's gonna try to kill me now. Okay, alright then. That's on then. Oh, that was close. I really played it close on that one. I could have crashed into him, but what I really wanted to do was hit its tail. See if I can get a little piece of the tail on that pass. And for some reason he got completely destroyed. Sometimes I won't even shoot and still manage to instantly kill them. It looks like there's a part of this plane, either the left side or the right side of the propeller, there's they can destroy vehicles instantly. Yeah, James. Although, if you challenge them, they'll try to just what that player just did. Gotta sneak up on you. But yeah, I mean the Rogue's propellers, they're lethal, man. Sometimes I've destroyed like other vehicles. There was a time, and I wish I had that clip, man, but I deleted it. I destroyed an Avenger the same way that I just destroyed that Raju. I didn't shoot at it. I just came close to it, and the Avenger just blew up. So it's like the propellers are blade on one side of the plane. It's like the upper left side or the upper right side. If I somehow hit that right, you know what? Hold on, let's look back at that instance real quick. Right here, I played it kind of close. Let me maximize it. Right here, I kind of played it kind of close. I wanted to hit his tail. Right here was the upper left side of the propeller that I, right there, boom. I don't think my guns hit. It was just the propeller. And then boom, he was instantly destroyed. I can't count with one hand or two hands how many times I've done that. Let's look at it again. Wish I could slow it down. Yep. And I know for a fact that it's a propeller because or I don't know, or it's just a collision on their end but not on my end because of latency. So maybe that's what it is. On their end they crashed into me, counting as a kill for me, and on my end, it's just that didn't happen. Have I chopped anyone through the canopy? I don't know. Sometimes if you pilot snipe somebody, pilot sniping meaning you can shoot them out of the cockpit. A lot of Starlink pilots will do that. They're able to do that. That's how they'll kill you mostly. So you gotta be able to, be careful not to expose your canopy to them. Sometimes the plane will blow up. I don't know if they're being chopped through the canopy though. That would be something. What I have done is I chopped them right after they came out of they ejected from their canopy. That's what I've done. All right. Pretty soon I'm gonna start flying installing just for kicks. Just to get the feel of it, or maybe just go with the sea breeze for a little bit. Plane that has no missiles and no explosive bullets. But with this stick drift, that's a bad idea. Also, the reticle is actually a complex reticle in first person. I believe it's the same as the one on other planes like the B-11. I don't know what will make this plane reticle different, because I don't think the guns alternate. Oh, they do. Yeah, they do actually. There's a little faster fire rate than the road. Obviously, a little faster. Well, way faster. All right. I'm gonna end the stream here. It was exciting though. Like, but as always, like the stream started very slow in the beginning, and then I somehow get into these ridiculous dogfights. Sometimes nothing happens, and I get impatient and go look for it. Sometimes it just happens from the get-go. But yeah, over the last, I don't know, 2 weeks, I think I've gotten better. Much better. Even, I mean, fighting through this stupid stick drift and not getting shot down, or, you know, crashing all the time. It's crazy. And look, funny thing is, unless I've been playing for like 30 minutes before, this is the only time when I stream. It's really the only time where I actually had time to play the game. Now, before I used to have time to play the game more. This is why I used to, you know, put out more videos of dogfighting, things that didn't happen on stream. But you know, my next few videos are gonna be things that happen on stream that I want to like just break down a little bit, and then a tutorial, and then some other stuff that I have planned. When I do a little more research on the GTA 6 stuff, I want to do a video on my personal opinion on the delay. I don't think it's that bad as people make it seem to be. I know people wanted the game to come out this year, and I was one of those people that said, you know what, maybe the game should come. You know, the game will come out this year. And everybody was telling me, no, it's not. It's probably going to be delayed another year. And I said, no, they keep saying it's going to come out this year. And so it was delayed again. Well, I don't know if I could say again, because there was never a time when they actually said, they gave us a timeline when the game was coming out. At least this time, we have a date. Last time with the trailer, we just had a year. 2025. That could have been end of the year, could have been into early 2026 if they wanted to like say, you know, we're gonna put on the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is going into the next year. So they never said that this time around. I mean, they never said that last time. This time at least they gave us a year, a month, and a date to look forward to. So I'm personally patient. I'm gonna milk GTA 5 myself, continue to play. Maybe they'll give us more DLCs. Maybe we'll have a big summer DLC this year. Maybe we'll have a winter DLC next Christmas. This coming. right? Who knows? We'll see. Although it probably won't be big DLCs because the last two weren't that good, and I doubt they're really gonna give that much effort. Now that they actually have a date, I think their time is crunched into the development, into putting the, could be, you can think of it as two different ways. You can think of it as in two different ways. One, they know that they can release it on May 26th, is it? Right? They know they can release it on that date because they'll probably be able to finish the game way before that. Maybe a month before, 2 months before. Or two, they really want to let people know that they're really going to speed up production. And that's when they actually, they think they could release it at. That being said though, I think like it's possible now that we'll have more DLCs. So we'll see. They need to bring that Ludendorff Cemetery Survival, and they need to make it. I'll definitely bring it for Halloween. Even if GTA 6 was supposed to come out this year, even if it would have come out before Halloween, they probably would have still give us like, holiday themed content still. I don't think they'll just forget about this game. Alright, this is enough for my ranting though. Again, I appreciate everybody that was here. James, John, anybody that peeks in, anybody that watches the VOD later on. If you want to help me out, go follow me on Twitch and maybe just watch me on Twitch if you can. I think it looks better on Twitch and it doesn't delay as much on Twitch. Yeah. Alright, so I'll be streaming either Saturday or Sunday on the same time. So stay tuned for that. I'll definitely be putting out a video next week and work on other things. So yeah. Alright, like I said before, everybody thank you, and see you guys next time.